Hello everyone, and today I wanted to make a game. So, before making a game, you first gotta decide what kind of program are you going to use. You have Unity, you have Unreal Engine, you have GoBot, and a lot of other things. So I kind of decided to just use Unity because I'm kind of familiar with it. So here's how it went. So let's make a new project and load into it. So first, we're probably gonna just remove everything that's over here. Well, we should not be removing the directional light, but remove everything else. Then it's time to make a base plate. So let's pick out a cube and actually make it a bit bigger. There we have it. And call it base plate. Since we're going to need a player, we're also going to add in a capsule. And since it's a bean, we should probably call it Bean. Hello, Bean. Well, Bean doesn't really have any eyes, now does he? So you don't really know where he's looking. And there we have it. Now he can actually see where he's going. Alright, so let's actually color the base plate green to represent grass. So let's call it grass. And there we have it. Already looks way better. And now make our first script. Call it player movement. And let's do some coding. Hold on, wait a second. Did this guy just really say do some coding? Get out of here with this boring stuff. Alright, and here we have it. The movement script. It's actually done. The bean can walk around, jump around, and it feels pretty smooth. We're probably gonna have to do some tweaking later on, but for now, it is working perfectly. But now we're probably gonna need a stamina bar because this guy is just running endlessly and not getting tired. Don't you dare try this again. Alright, it is here, and we've also implemented that the sun is moving and that we can see the time and day. While we run, or actually just press shift because I ain't running, our stamina is going down, and once it's drained, we cannot run anymore. If we jump, our stamina also goes down. And if the stamina is too low, we are not able to jump, as you can hear. So, since this is now all working, I wanted to add some items. So, look at this. What a beautiful piece of block. Well, we're gonna need to implement something where we can pick this up and actually hold it in an inventory. Because there's nothing to do right now. So, let's implement that, which is gonna be a struggle because I know how hard an inventory system is. So I'm just gonna try to make the best out of it. I am not going to make anything that looks beautiful. I'm just gonna make everything functional today. Alright, and here it is. And it's all working. We can scroll our mouse wheel to actually select another hotbar slot. We can also press the numbers, so 1, 2, 6. Then we've added some trees, some small houses, and I've actually also implemented some items, which we can just pick up. And we can have it in our hands. So that's very nice. It is stacked to 3, I think. And we can also pick up the stones, which is stacked to 2. When you hold the stones, well, you know, you're just holding a stone. And the hotbar is showing just an temporary icon, and we can actually throw it out of our inventory as well. And if you want to have some fun with it, you can actually throw up the throw force, pick something up again, and well, that didn't work, and throw it. We're gonna try it with a rock and throw it pretty far, which is kind of fun. Alright, so everything seems to be working pretty fine, so now we should actually start to make progress with some NPCs. So, let's get in another bean. Why is this funny? It's not even funny. Oh my god. Everyone, say hello to Miss Bean. So, we're already gonna run into a problem. Let me explain this. Alright, we're gonna try something. I'm going to hide in between all of those me's, and you're gonna try to find me. So close your eyes for a second, and I will go hide. Alright, you can look. Where am I? I'm right over here. So you right now see the problem, right? We all look alike. You have no clue who's who. So we're gonna need some name tags, like Mr. Bean, Mr. Bean 1, Mr. Bean 2, Mrs. Bean 1, Mrs. Bean 2. You get the point. That was a great explanation, and we actually have them in the game. So here's Bean, and here's Miss Bean, and you can actually see the name tags. Alright, and now the beans need a quest system because I want to add some quest and some story to the game. And the dialogue system sounds probably way easier than it is because I'm going to need to implement something where if one quest is completed, another one gets unlocked. If that one is completed, then we can go back to the old NPC and give him a new quest. So you can actually have a storyline going with some pretty in-depth quest chains. Alright, and here we have it. Let's pick up all of the wood that we can get. Talk to Bean first because I want to show you something. As you can see, Bean is right now saying, I have nothing for you right now. So let's say goodbye to not get stuck in the dialogue. And let's go to Miss Bean. Miss Bean is asking for 2 wood. And we can do that. So let's say yes. It's gonna remove 2 wood. Right now Bean is asking for 1 wood, which we can also give. And there we have it. We have a questing system that's actually working. We can move around, have stamina, pick up items, drop items. It's stackable, unstackable. We can change everything. It's really, I've tried to do everything so that in the inspector I can change a lot of things. So that's great. As you can see right here, this is everything we have for the quests. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe because this video has taken me super long. Like, honestly, it's been insane, but it was so much fun to edit this one. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.